Welcome to Switch It Up. We are definitely switching it up today. We got boats and people screaming.
Just saw some dolphins in the water.
Where are we, you may ask, and that is, where are we?
We decided we wanted to check out Charleston, South Carolina.
Yes. So here we are. We just had an amazing lunch, and now we're gonna go walk around downtown, just check everything out, and just see what we can find.
It's a cute town.
It is. So far, what we've seen briefly, it is cute. So let's go check it out and see if we can bring you a little adventure. So we're gonna roll the intro, come back, and see what happens next.
Oh, there.
Police! We got the police after him. A police boat.
A man and a woman left their home to switch things up and go on the road. They didn't know where they would go, but it's gotta be better than staying home. They switched it up. They switched it up.
Okay. We're all paid up. Shrek has got us nice little nesting spot for a little while, and we're gonna go catch something to eat. But I don't know, it's just got this cool vibe right through here. I mean, look at this church down. I don't even think you can see it. Sheila's got some sort of a plan. What's your plan?
Well, when we drove in to find the parking spot, I saw horse-drawn carriages, and I thought, well, that's a lovely way to see a historic old town, so let's go
do
check
some
that out.
horse-drawn carriage.
Yeah, get
Some
the
old
history.
some old church restaurant, horse-drawn carriage, walk through a market street to see some things. That seems like a logical thing.
Who knows where we'll end up for the day?
I've been running most of my life, blowing smoke everywhere around. I've been searching, but I can't seem to find someone that can hold me through the night. I'll count to 10, then open up my eyes. If you're gone.
And this is Prince pulling the carriage for us. He's a Belgian draft horse. He's about 1,900 pounds. Formerly Amish. All of our horses are formerly Ohio Amish. Now, tours are distributed randomly here. So we don't know what route we get yet. That's determined by the city. They make that determination over here at the gatehouse at the corner of the parking lot. When we pull up there, they're going to turn on an old bingo machine. Hey, I have carriage 425 with Prince, and I have 13. Thank you. You know, rice is our major source of wealth. By 1700, we have produced the original rice in America here in Charleston. Early on, produced 80% of rice produced in America. We also created a lot of sea island cotton and indigo here. You know, early on in America's history, the first major city you came across, if you came from Europe, you followed the trade winds, you hit Charleston. So that helped us out a lot early on also. But because of that, between 1700 and 1780, we were the wealthiest city in America. So there's a lot of early wealth represented here.
Stay, then baby hold me tight, and send me off with the words of a lullaby.
Oh, that was fun. It's very historic.
Yes.
Learned a lot.
I think it's just cool to see the architecture and how the different cities just have a different feel. So.
Oh, there's a ton of history that you normally don't hear. Here's the other fun thing, is that we were just arguing. We were here.
We weren't arguing.
We weren't?
No.
That wasn't an argument? That was a discussion. Is that a discussion?
Yeah.
It's a discussion. I was sitting there, it's like, I felt like I've been here before, and we came here at nighttime because Sheila wanted to surprise me by going to the old city jail, which now they're remodeling, which is kind of cool. It's supposed to be one of the most haunted places in Charleston. So we did that little excursion. Where are we heading now?
Down to the river.
Down by the river.
I don't think there's a song like that.
There could be one. I keep always wondering if we walk up and get a parking ticket. No, no parking
But we
tickets.
still have a thing on the meter.
All right, dear, we're in Charleston,
Yes.
and you had found us a very unique experience, and it's the old city jail.
Yes.
They claim that is haunted, and they do a lot of tours here. So, for Haunted Week, we are doing haunted places, and this is a unique find. So if you're ever in Charleston, we're going to find out if this place really is haunted. Is there any details that you know about the
I
jail?
know nothing.
She knows nothing. I do know that there's supposed to be a lady in white that haunts the hallways.
How do you know that?
I saw it. She hung herself. She was going to be killed, and she decided, basically, take a hike. I'm going to kill myself. She put the rope around her neck and said she was going to basically come back and torment everyone. Hung herself in a white wedding dress. That was her request, and she claims to be in these walls.
Oh, I swear to God, I thought you said are they real? Yeah.
So I want you to look right here.
Oh, sorry.
That's the door you just walked through to get inside. Tell me who's standing there.
Oh no, that's bad.
Yep.
I don't like that at all.
Yeah.
If you look close enough, you can kind of see a little ammo bag. It's a Confederate soldier. If we're walking up there and you hear a... Don't be alarmed, but keep walking, okay? It's Willie. This is a guard that is still making his rounds. One of the most common, most frequent sounds that people hear on our tours. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn this light on, actually probably easier. So you can see all kinds of graffiti. This is a lot of fun over here too. These boats, okay, these SS oars, all these huge boats here. You've got 𝗧𝗿𝗶𝗽 𝗂𝐼, January 6, 1927, Portuguese prisoner right here. Men playing tic-tac-toe. Now, this was taken 2 summers ago in this room. I'll show you.
Yes.
See the guys? Who's casting shadows? Who's casting an extra shadow right there?
That is an extra shadow.
Yeah.
It's just a bonus.
Yeah, right? Exactly. All right. Well, folks, let's carry on down to the first floor.
Look ahead, the sea is calm, and I know we've been through a lot, but just wait. Wait for better days to come and carry us like wind in our sails.
This is Sullivans Island. This is where a lot of our rich and famous live. I know Reese Witherspoon's got a house over there somewhere. So does 𝗍𝗏 Jr. Stephen Colbert has also got a house over there. Bill Murray used to have a house over there, but he couldn't behave himself, so now his ex-wife has a house over there.
This vision that I saw is getting closer every dawn. We are dreamers of the shore.
All right, we got ourselves a fabulous little trip in.
On the water.
Did you? It's like learning the history from the Civil War to like Fort Sumter to, I mean, it's like everywhere we go, I'm telling you, this has been like the history tour of the year. Learning.
Yeah, you know, maybe we'll switch it up and have a different theme next year.
Oh no.
Oh,
What
now you
would-
got me thinking.
Oh, no, we're not doing themes.
Like theme, we'll do theme years. So this year we kind of learned some history. Have some ideas.
I know. I posted this little thing about kayaking adventures of like craziness.
Well, you just have to, we're going to still do the adventures, you just have to have a theme that kind of goes through.
So is next year like an adventure theme?
No, we've already done that. You already screamed like a girl. They already made fun of you.
We're not doing any more Todd screaming themes.
Yeah.
We gotta figure out how to get out of here. Alright, so we're sitting here at like this cool little park.
Little park.
Let's talk about Charleston for a second.
Yeah.
We actually enjoyed, we went to eat at this amazing little, like...
Five Church.
Yeah, it's Five Church. I couldn't think of what it was. And if you go there, if you get a chance, it's right off by Market Street where they're doing all the market, the different markets. That Five Church, on the ceiling, they did is it War and Peace?
Yes.
And they did
the Art of War.
Art of War, yeah.
Art of War.
The whole Art of War was written on the ceiling.
Yeah, that was cool.
So
it just had a cool vibe, and the food was good.
Oh, it's fabulous.
And the wait staff is good. I mean, it's just a good experience.
I got this amazing chicken sandwich there. Not that we're foodies or anything, but that was really good.
We're not foodies, because if we were foodies, we hear the thing to have around here, shrimp and grits. Both of those things sound bad, and then you combine them together, it sounds really bad to me.
Yeah, no, we're not grits people.
Or shrimp.
Yeah, or shrimp. Yeah.
Yeah, and shrimp and grits. No, thank you.
But walking through the market area is actually really cool.
Yeah, that's cool.
And I think, let's see, we were Boone Plantation is actually right outside of town here.
Those trees, the way those trees at Bloom, it's just
Then you throw in,
beautiful.
it's an actual working plantation, and that's where we learned about the Gala and with the slavery and learning the language and how they did the tradition.
But they would tell him everything. Sometimes I feel like a motherless child. Sometimes I feel like a motherless child. Sometimes I feel like a motherless child. Eyes a long ways from home. Sometimes I feel like my time ain't long. Sometimes I feel like my time ain't long. Sometimes I feel like my time ain't long. Eyes a long ways from home.
The customs, that was really kind of neat.
Well, and then so you go from that learning about the Gullah and the kind of the history and their culture, but then you also come to this boat tour.
Yeah.
And right here is where the slave ships, or the ships would dock, where the slaves would first get off, would be in Charleston. And interestingly, they're building a museum that's going to open in 2022 that I think would definitely be worth it.
It's the International African American Museum opening right here. And when they started building this, talk about history, they found some artifacts that are on the ground, and
when they started digging
for the piers and stuff. There's just so much here. Really like this little area. I've really enjoyed Charleston, going around seeing everything.
It's got a great little charm to it. It's just a great, and people are friendly.
The architecture, yeah, it's voted the most friendly cities in the United States for however long.
Yeah, it is. It's great food, great people, a lot of cute charm to it, a lot of architecture.
They seem to have this little running thing against Savannah. It's like this running competition.
We didn't know about it, but I'm picking up that vibe.
There's a vibe. There's a friendly competition.
Our city's more haunted than your city.
Yes.
But yes, they both are great cities, but we have enjoyed our time in Charleston for
now,
sure.
Since they have not, right now as it sits, the cruise ships have not come back for another year or so, they're saying. So it's not as hectic and busy, so maybe 2022 might be the time you come, and if you're watching this video in the future, maybe the things that we're talking about will be all done. Something else for you to go see.
Yeah, I would add it to your list.
Definitely add it to the list. Between this and Savannah, which is only a couple hours away, I think it's
you can see
fabulous.
both of them. Yeah, come out, see both of them, take in some tours.
Go from there.
Yeah.
All right.
Great time.
We're heading back to the rig.
Yes.
Is that where we're heading? So this concludes our little tour
I
of
guess
Charleston.
we should get you some lunch first.
Yeah, and I know you're gonna start asking. Todd needs a haircut. You're gonna
Oh,
start
gosh.
noticing. We might let this grow out a little bit. I might let flowing locks show back up. Haven't had flowing locks for like years.
Since I met you, guess you can
In the 50s, I'm
out.
gonna go with some flowing locks.
go out the way you came into my life. Flowing locks.
At least
No
I still
way.
have hair. I guess that's a good thing.
That is a good thing.
Okay, we're rambling now. So thanks for tuning in. Make sure you do all the liking and subscribing and the ringing of the belling. Do all of the things.
Do all the things. Do all the things.
Yeah. So thanks
And
for
add
tuning
Charleston to your list.
in. With all that being said, Sheila,
Yeah, I think we're out.